Hello everyone, welcome to the 4th Art Saturday video hop. This theme this month is 3 shades or tints of the same color. And I wanted to do something simple, and you guys may have already thought about it, but I thought that it would be fun to try and do this. I'm going to use a simple stencil. This one happened to be a Dollar Tree stencil, came from Dollar Tree. It's just a flower stencil. I'm going to use 2 kinds of archival ink, the black one and this one's called Forget Me Not, which is sort of a turquoise color. And I am going to use my little sponges. Now, something that you should remember is that a shade or a tint is the absence or presence of black and white. So the color in the middle is the actual color, the foundation color. Adding black to it makes it a shade. Adding white to it makes a tint. That's my understanding. You know, it's been a while, but that is how I understand it. So, just layering it and making it more dense is not going to turn it into a shade or a tint. Now, I can put less down because my white cardstock will come through and add white to the color, making it into more of a tint. I can add black on top of the color, making it more of a shade. Now I'm going to go for 3 shades, but I'm going to guess that this is, you know, I'm not going to get an exact 3 shades, shade or tint. I'm sorry. But I wanted to give you that little kind of where I'm at thing to start with. So I'm going to bring you in a little closer, just so you can kind of see what I'm doing. I'm going to get this out of the way. There we go. I'm hoping this will make sense, what I'm doing. And I'm going to just start by layering three little flowers here. Oops, the glasses would help. And of course, there's more ink in some places than others. And I am actually going to just keep using the same. I'm not going to go back into the ink, is what I'm trying to tell you. And that will give me less ink, more white card showing through. Oops, I kind of got a little heavy-handed on this one, so this is the lighter one. Let's do one more because that way you can see it better, maybe. There we go. Now I have some tints. But what I want to do is, I'm going to lay my stencil right back over this darker one. Come here. I tried to pick a simple stencil to do this with. And I created an even darker shade. I'm not sure you can really tell on camera. Let's make an even darker one. So now we have a couple of tints, a tint and a couple of shades, all with just using a couple of ink pads. But what I wanted to really show you is how fun this is. Let's put it right here. To create the shades and the tints all in one flower. I'm going to just lay a nice lightweight layer down. Okay, then I'm going to just add just a touch more blue, making the tint just a little darker in the inner sides. Then I'm going to take my black one and I have created shades and tints within one flower. Now I'll do that again so you can see it maybe a little better. I'm hoping this makes sense to you guys. Very light-handed, and then just a little more dense. That's just a shade and tint with just the blue. We put this back over that. Come here. And let's just darken up that center just a little bit. If you bring the black out across some of the blue very lightly, you'll get lots more shades within your piece. Now we can do all kinds of things after we get this shaded. I really want, I think, another flower right up here, another big one. Get out of the way. Just when you're doing your tints, be very light-handed. And then go in with your shading. Like so. Now, this just gave me another idea, and I'm really pleased with this. However, I got ink on it down here, so we're going to have to modify it just a little bit over what I did, because, you know, we have to cover up that little mess up I made. So we'll put a nice blue flower. It's kind of strong. And then a lighter one. Really light one. Which leaves this corner kind of funky, so we're going to have to just add up there. I think we want the big flower though. Let's put this a couple of like so. Now, since we have time, I have an idea that came to me while we were working on this, that you could do this and create sort of a landscape kind of thing, or a background with your shades and tints. If it's lighter And then go into it and but now let's see. What if oops, slipped. Don't let it slip. And how about this time we create our shading just on the edges of this flower. You might find one of these just a little bit easier to use for that. These are little makeup brushes. And by shading that, we've given it a different look. Let's put another one right here. So with two colors of ink, just a color and black with a white substrate, you can create all kinds of shades and tints. Some of it is a layering thing when you want to take it down as far as the tints go down. If you've got a white substrate and you add ink, you will get tinting. It's going to go from the light tint to the darker tint. If you add black to it, you're adding it and creating a shade of it. I hope I'm making sense. I really do hope I make sense. This is not going to be a really long video, but I'm really happy with how these are turning out. I hope that you guys are enjoying the hop. Remember that down in the description box, there will be a hop link. I don't like those brushes as much. I really like my little what do you call these, sponge pads. I just have more control. Now that's me, and I probably will learn to use it eventually, but so that is my take on one color with 3 shades or tints. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you're enjoying the hop. Please, like I said, first off, make sure you thank Meri at the Meri Atelier for putting this haul together. She is putting in a lot of work and effort to do this for us every month, and I think she deserves a big round of applause. The other thing is, make sure you like and comment on the artists that are involved in the hop. Make sure you let them know what you think of their videos and their art. It's very important. And now I want to tell you to make sure to click on the first link down there in the description box. Each time you go to a different artist, the first link in the box will take you to the next one. When you get back around here to me, you'll have seen them all. And go have fun. Make some art. Bye-bye.